Oh, am I bringing people in?
You bring them in, Mike.
What's up, everyone? It's Mike, and it's Thursday, so that means it's Crash and Burn, and I'm on location in Arizona. So Andy's back home running the control panel there.
Oh yeah.
Nice. So, as always, find us on gunchannels.com/crashandburn, and I hope my audio is okay because I'm doing it from my laptop. Tonight's show, we're just gonna kind of wing it because I don't have anything in front of me. Andy, I'm gonna rely on you sort of for flow a little bit. But I'm Mike. With me, I've got Eric from FoxDen Tactical, and one of our big fans, Zach, is behind me. So welcome everybody to the show. Andy, how are you tonight?
I'm doing good, Mike. Back in Rochester finally.
Yes. I'm sure we'll discuss our flight plans home. So, what's up, Glenn?
What's up? I've been back in Rochester longer than all of you.
That's true. Hi, Leah.
Hello.
Hello.
Leah just walked in the door, so she's still mixing her drink.
Oh man. Nice, nice. Erica was on, but her connection got disabled, so she went to go do work instead, and she says sorry she can't make it for the show. So there's that.
You know what really grinds my gears?
Right? So yeah, since Ari is not on the show, Andy, let's jump right to your news. Do you have a news article for tonight?
Holy cow. I didn't really have a news article. I wanted to talk about the Gray Man.
Traveling?
Being at SHOT Show, you saw not a lot of anti-Gray men. A lot of people who stuck out.
Yes.
Even in the hotels, I mean, you could tell late at night, you could tell who was at the SHOT Show and who wasn't.
You mean besides the fact that they were wearing their badge everywhere also?
Yeah, even after the show that they were in the badge, but no, you could tell. I mean, I think 511 pants and camouflage jackets have their purpose for the range. I think they're great. They're very durable clothes. If you're camping, if you're doing stuff, activities, rappelling, but going out to bars, going to movies, everyday wear, I really don't think people should be wearing them.
Well, it's a good thing I'm not wearing mine right now.
I was actually wearing mine earlier today.
Did you read that article on traveling as the Gray Man?
No.
I think Greg Elfritz posted it. It was actually a very good article about traveling as the Gray Man, and basically presented from a executive security or an overseas contractor perspective, saying that especially when traveling outside of the country, you have to keep an eye on what you're wearing. Do you want to stand out as an American in another country, or B, as some sort of security professional outside of the country? But I think SHOT Show, it's pure OPSEC and letting people know who you are and what you do.
Yeah, I mean, not just traveling around the country, but anytime you're visiting anywhere, you don't want to stick out at all. You want to blend in. You don't want to be that first guy that someone says, "Ooh, that's the one. That's the guy that we got to take out first." With all the shit going on, you just want to be invisible. And the best way is to just dress like a normal person.
Right.
Yeah, personally, I don't think that would be a bad idea. Just day-to-day life.
Right. I mean,
I got it too. I got American flags on my shirts.
Yeah, and then we all wear T-shirts like that.
Yeah, we're walking billboards, but in the right places for the right times.
Yeah. The I shoot back T-shirts normal in Arizona though.
Well, yeah. You should see how many people I get walking around Walmart, like the older crowd. They're either one tapping their spouse and like gasping, or they come up to me and say, "Where did I get my shirt?" And they're like
Yeah.
75. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, like I'm always wearing an All-Star Tactical shirt, and it's a billboard.
Sure.
There's also tactical. I'm just kidding.
Again?
We talked about that in the military when they did like SEER training, like the most basic SEER level training. They tell us like when you're on leave, don't wear a shirt that says I'm a Marine or whatever, because if you're on a plane and it gets hijacked, they're gonna go right at you.
Sure. They also, this dates back to when I was into cars, and they always said, why would the guy put like the kicker or Alpine sticker on their car announcing I have thousands of dollars of stereo equipment in my car? That's the
Nick, I
car
don't
that
think
got
you're
broken
sitting close
into.
enough to the camera. I can't see all the way up your nose.
Oh yeah, it's the same thing as putting gun stickers on your car.
Well, that's what I was getting at. It's like the guys that put the gun stickers on their car is like, hey, I have guns. Maybe in my
please
car.
break into here, you might get a gun.
Right.
Or the idiots that leave their expensive purses on the front seat of their car and can't figure out why their car window got smashed.
Stop
Sure.
calling me an idiot.
I lost my gun.
Yeah, I do that daily.
Your purse.
Guys, those Louis Vuittons are expensive.
Tell
Yeah.
me about it.
They're all right.
Just can't keep buying you new ones.
So yeah, I mean that's a great point, Andy, especially after coming back from SHOT Show and all the traveling that everybody's done. Traveling out to SHOT Show is funnier because you can count the people getting on your own flight of who's going. You going to SHOT Show? You going to SHOT Show?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We were sitting on our layover on the way back, and we're like, I bet you he came from SHOT Show because he's got a Molly bag with 15 patches on it.
Yeah.
And we were totally SHOT Show hungover, so we weren't even being quiet about it.
Got show drunk.
Yeah,
I haven't
that's
experienced the SHOT Show drunk yet.
that's like Andy, Erica, and I laying on the floor in LAX, like literally making fun of people and didn't realize how loud we were.
we did the same thing.
Yeah, we're straight up laying on the floor. Andy's half asleep, and Erica looks over at me like, "Did you see that guy?"
The guy with the ponytail?
Yeah, the dude with the ponytail.
He was rather large.
Yeah, that was interesting. He didn't come from SHOT Show. That's
By the way, LAX sucks.
worst airport ever.
As bad as Detroit?
Worse.
Detroit's nice compared. Yeah,
Yeah,
Wow.
always.
Detroit airport's nice.
Oh, they must have finished construction then.
Yeah, Detroit airport's very nice now. LAX is in the middle of construction, and it's awful.
No,
Yeah.
'cause last time we went through Detroit, we got stuck there for like 9 hours, and it was under construction and cold.
I also fell asleep on the floor.
Don't try to eat at LAX. They don't know how to do food there.
No,
That's Los Angeles in general.
we ate at a restaurant. The first thing they tell us is we're not serving any alcohol.
And the whole wall is full of Jameson.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
It opened like 2 nights before we ate there.
Oh, they hadn't gotten their liquor license.
Oh, they haven't got their liquor license yet?
Yeah, it's got to be that. So, before I forget, thanks to our sponsors for this month, SSVI, Cantu Bruner Designs, and Cuts Custom Leather. We really appreciate it. So yeah, let's. What's everybody drinking tonight? Andy, what do you got in your glass?
I have Jameson and Amaretto.
How is that?
It's good. Very
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Did Amy make you that?
2-1. No, me.
You made it. Nice. Pretty good.
She's making flan, so she couldn't make my drink tonight.
Oh, I love flan.
Sounds awesome.
God, the Dickinson house is all classied up.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I know Eric and I over here are trying out Tin Cup whiskey. It's actually quite good.
It is.
It's smoky. It's smooth.
Very smooth.
We got some Blantons to try once we're done with this. Glenn and Leah, what are you guys drinking?
I'm drinking Hendrick's gin.
Okay.
Wow, straight from the bottle.
Huh?
Wow, straight from the bottle.
You know how I am.
I know how you roll.
And I'm mixing it with whatever flat soda was in our fridge.
Sweet.
But
Nice.
it's pink. Tastes good.
Nice. Glenn, craft beer or whiskey tonight?
Craft beer.
Yeah.
Southern Tier Double Stout.
It's not an IPA. I'm proud.
So she's not gonna make fun of me for it. So I.
That's true.
I'll make fun of you for it. Just so you don't feel lonely.
Right.
I'm good.
All right, who put jack off all the prices in the show notes?
I need to.
That was a top 5
That
quote
was
from
excellent.
Shot Show though.
That was definitely a top 5 quote. That was Erica, right? About jacking off prices.
Yep.
Yeah, getting jacked off by the car rental company.
Oh, right. She did not get jacked off by the car rental.
Sounded almost disappointed.
Yeah.
You know, we got a lot of nice people in Vegas. I was really surprised at how
Yeah, I agree.
businesses treated you, how other people treated. I mean, it was nice, and I swear to God, in that one mall that we went to, I swear it was a Russian training camp for spies, where they had the fake grass, and they were like rolling the ball to each other. It was just too nice. I don't know what was going on.
You guys went to the mall?
They went back to that mall we had burgers at,
Oh,
and Andy thinks it's a Russian training camp.
okay.
Russian training camp.
For where was this, Andy?
Where you fixed your phone?
Oh, yeah, the Serbian dudes or whatever.
Yeah.
That makes it even better.
Hey, they fixed my phone. It clicks things by itself still. Well, not still, but now that they fixed it, it'll like literally start clicking random stuff itself.
So we get out of the car, and you hear the splat. So you look over, Mike doesn't even want to pick it up, so he picks up his phone, looks at it. It hit just right that the screen just cracked his iPhone.
I'm surprised you made it that long.
So we were walking. There was an Apple store we were going to, so we went, and he was just going to get a screen for it. But outside was a little kiosk with these two Serbian kind of dudes, and like, oh yeah, we'll fix it 6 months. 6 months, I will guarantee for 6 months. So how'd that go, Mike?
It works, but it like I said, it clicks random things by itself.
So how'd the guarantee go? Did you get a receipt?
No, I didn't get anything, so I don't know how my. You never bought anything from me.
How much did it cost?
It was like $150 with the screen protector.
That's not that bad.
No, it's better than paying $700 for a new one.
Exactly, and I ended up with a new phone within what, a half hour of breaking it.
Broke it, and a half hour later you had it fixed with a screen protector on it.
Yeah,
It was fixed before I found out it was broken.
right.
I wish. Yeah, so Vegas, the people were nice. I mean,
Yeah,
we got the big storm out east, so we had to stay another day. Our Airbnb guy, oh my God, he's like, well, yeah, I'm sorry, but
Human being.
Oh yeah, he deserves everything great to happen to him.
absolutely. He let us stay in an extra house for free. He had a second Airbnb house that wasn't furnished yet.
Mansion.
the guy brought over air mat. He went out and bought $150 Serta air mattresses for us to sleep.
Which were super comfortable, by the way.
We bought 3 of those. He brought chairs over. I mean, the guy was incredible.
Yeah, super nice dude.
The guy that owned the house that you stayed in.
The guy that we rented the Airbnb from had another house that he was getting ready to Airbnb.
Yeah.
And he's like, I have people moving into the one you're in, but you can stay at this other one for a night for free. That's super nice. Yeah. Not to mention, we only paid $800 for the week for 5 of us.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like stupid cheap. You couldn't beat that.
Oh yeah, you saw that house. It was beautiful
Oh my God.
and stocked.
The first house, yeah, was
Yeah.
awesome.
So yeah, I heard they stocked your fridge and just
Oh, yeah.
Food, like all breakfast food. We really had to buy nothing.
wow.
Toiletries?
Oh yeah, he had like spare little mini
Everything.
toothpastes and everything.
Oh yeah,
It was better than any hotel I've ever stayed in.
absolutely.
Noted.
I mean,
I will.
Well, absolutely. Like, I would stay there again in a heartbeat for SHOT Show
Oh,
next
yeah.
year.
The,
Not just Airbnb.
We're gonna need a house for like
Listening.
30 people.
yeah, everybody wants to crash with us next year.
I know the only reason we would go like if we moved not from him would be to go to a bigger, like mansion-sized house so we could actually fit like 8 couples or something, you know.
But even the hotels were being really understanding. We heard a couple people got like special deals from the hotel for extra nights.
Oh yeah, everybody was being kind of cool because of that, you know. And Andy makes a good point about the people being nice. It's not expected for Vegas, you know?
Oh yeah, I mean, I expected to hear people getting kicked out of hotels, but they were like paying less for the extra nights than they paid for the original nights.
Right.
There's the Silver Blade and
our car. We were expecting them to nail us on our rent-a-car.
On the last day.
Yeah,
It
I saw
was
$23 they'll have to pay.
Yeah,
Although we had to return Andy's rental.
we did. To the most unsafe area ever.
To like a plaza with like that was a sketchy rental car.
I think Andy actually rented his car from one of those Mexican guys that give out the porno cards on the street.
Probably.
Yeah, don't go to economy. Definitely.
Yeah,
Actually, it wasn't even economy. It was Verve or something like that.
It was no name, but Advantage, which actually is a lower priced car rental company, ended up being great. So props to them.
I'll find that.
So since we're talking about SHOT Show, you want to talk about SHOT Show a little bit?
Yeah. I mean, we did the SHOT Show recap a little bit last week, but overall, I'm still happy with how it went. I mean, Glenn and Leah, I'm going to defer to you guys. Your first year, what do you think?
It was awesome for me. I got to talk to a bunch of old men about epoxy and gunsmithing tools. I'm not sure how much fun Leah had. Did you have fun?
I had a lot of fun. I learned a lot. We were talking about last week how the gun industry has to make its own media. I honestly, and I work in a gun store, had no idea there were that many people. And I, to be perfectly honest, expected a bunch of guys in like camo wearing 511 pants. And they're like guys in suits. And like now that I know it, it makes sense. It's obvious to me. But at the time I was surprised to see the number of people and the businesses and
go to the NRA show. That's where you'll see the guys in the camo.
Yeah.
Speaking of the media thing, did anybody see the story about the Guardian reporters?
Yeah.
I watched that video.
What happened?
So 2 Guardian reporters went to SHOT Show, and NSSF, who puts on SHOT Show, has a policy that what they consider mainstream media, anybody outside of hunting, shooting, that kind of stuff, has to have an escort at the show. And their argument is basically most of the time those media outlets pursue some sort of angle, or they just don't really know what they're talking about.
No politics allowed.
They have to have some sort of escort in the show. 2 reporters from The Guardian came to the show, went up, waited like 30 seconds, didn't see an escort, and left. And went down to the floor. They immediately went to the Smith & Wesson booth. Smith & Wesson was very nice to them, gave them a whole tour, talked to them for like 20 minutes, and then they started saying, well, is that the gun from San Bernardino? And started accusing Smith & Wesson of like providing these guns and like all this other stuff.
Right.
So Smith & Wesson complained, and they got kicked out of the show. And then they wrote a whole article about how they were kicked out because they don't like guns and all this other stuff. But they didn't follow very simple rules that they were told about beforehand.
Yeah, it's the fact that they went there, they were going there to try and cause some issue like that.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, their first question was, is that the same gun from San Bernardino?
Right.
And Smith & Wesson refused to answer it.
The Smith & Wesson guy could have easily fielded that correctly.
Yeah.
But, the Guardian guy got what he wanted. He got escorted out, and I don't know if that made us seem worse or not.
It's shitty that Smith & Wesson was put in that position. What an asshole.
Agreed.
That's not journalism with integrity. That's just like poking and prodding people.
It is.
Yeah.
That's like TMZ style bullshit.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And NSFF has a really good point. Is their whole argument for the whole they need to have an escort is the point of the show is to do business, not to be a spectacle.
Yes.
Right.
Agreed.
So that's why they have that policy, and that's fair in my opinion. It is a business. It's a business conference. It's
absolutely
for people like us to meet and network and make orders and find products that we wouldn't normally find. So,
hey Andy, Ari says that Google shows us not live either. Google and YouTube. Does everything look okay on your side?
The little box says we're live.
I'll look up.
Yeah, I see the little box says live.
Let me look at YouTube.
Does it say anybody's watching in your bottom right, Andy?
According to Smeggy, the NSA
Nope.
is shutting us down.
No?
Gun channels is down.
Right.
Probably TSA because it's fucking.
What comes up when I put in
Well,
YouTube?
Oh, YouTube is great for you, Mike.
Yep.
why?
Because it just brings up a video of you dancing to yourself with your little dirt stash. Can you see that?
I can't see it.
But it's just like you, like.
I don't know why.
Yeah, Google Plus says the live video broadcast will begin soon. That's weird. Well, either way, if people can't watch us live, they'll have to watch the replay from this one.
Yeah, YouTube's not up either.
Yeah.
Andy, you're in charge.
It says live. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Yeah, that's the best you can do. And obviously, Aries' internet's acting up, so we'll just have to roll with it for now. Well, let's get into the interview here with Eric so we can get people. One other thing that I noticed in our notes here, we do need more sponsors for February. So if you have a company and you're interested, wanting to sponsor, it's $40 for the month, and you get a minimum of 3 to 4 mentions per show, plus all the social media that we mentioned it on as well. So if you know anybody that's interested, let them know. But let's get right into it. So I've got Eric from FoxDen Tactical here, and I'm going to pass it over to Eric and let him give you a little background on what he does and about his company. So,
Sorry.
go.
How's it going, guys? As Mike said, I'm Eric. I own and operate pretty much everything with FoxDen Tactical with the help of a few others. Got my my girlfriend, who some of you may know as Jessie B XOXO, who's in the other room somewhere. Our partner, Little Man Gunner. Our dog is our dog collar model leash. We test everything on him. He's a 90-pound German Shepherd. And then we got a buddy of mine who is not here, who pretty much helps me with all the orders that we've been recently getting, thanks to the thanks to social media. Basically, we've blown up over this past year. So, I mean, a little insight of what we do. We got some. We specialize with the paracord rifle slings, so we do them in any color, single point, multi-point. You can pretty much do anything with them. Here's a little dog collar for you, martingale. It's got the choke chain, so to speak. But for the most part, we started it just to get a foot into the industry with the paracord stuff. We're focusing now on bringing in other companies, so hopefully, you know, All Star Tactical, for example, will be on our website soon. We carry some other products on our website, and just really trying to expand it into the tactical portion of business, because we are FoxDen Tactical, not FoxDen Paracord. I mean, kind of about it for the moment. We're based out of Arizona. So, you know, guns are awesome here. You can carry wherever the hell you want. And, yeah, that's about it.
That's it?
That's it.
Sure. You got a question for me?
I do. How much paracord goes into each of these?
Okay. So,
because I know that's a big thing for you guys versus other people that are putting them out.
I mean, yes and no. For the most part, you're going to get it takes an X amount of paracord anyways to make something like this. So in all of our slings is generally 100 to 110 feet of 550 cord. We do not, and I repeat this multiple times, we do not cut and fuse our paracord together. That's the difference between a lot of us and some of these other companies. I refuse to do 2 colors over the top, for example, because it does weaken.
Right.
The integrity of the cord is gone. It's one more spot where it could potentially fail. So we take the time, we do it right. I've gotten one back, and it was because the dude tried to pull a car with it. And so that's the other thing too. we
Don't try to pull a car.
yeah, don't pull a car, please. But if you happen to, you got a 3-year warranty on these things, and hit me up. We'll replace it, no questions asked.
Let's see the dog leash. That's
Dog
sort of
leash.
new for you, right? With the new buckles.
Now, this one was a special request, but we're going to bring this probably onto our website hopefully soon. So what we went ahead and did. Here's the little tail end that would attach to your dog's collar. We added a cover buckle. Quick detach, stays on the dog. So if you are out walking, go to a dog park. Quick release for that. If you work with a protection dog, you can release him and he can go tear shit up. I mean, otherwise, yeah, it's just like I said, this was a special request, but we liked how it turned out. This one's huge. Awesome. It's like 7 feet long. So we don't limit you to what you want. Here's the handle. We made the handle a little bit smaller, so it's easier to grab onto. But here's the.
How much feet is thinks in that one?
Oh, man. Well, let's see. Our normal, like a normal large sling, is 46 inches.
Right.
From this right here. This is 46 inches.
Yeah.
So.
It's at least 2 of those, right?
Yeah, it's about 2. So.
It's probably about 250 feet.
Give or take.
Yeah.
About 250 or so.
And you could survive the shit out of yourself with 250 feet of paracord.
200 feet of survival.
200 feet of survival.
This one actually has 4 strands going down the middle instead of 2, so it is probably about
stronger.
250. And here's the other thing too. This is a matching collar that we did for that set. Also has the cover buckles. We plan on hopefully opening up an account with these guys so we can keep them in stock, because otherwise they're too expensive. But there's really nothing that we can't do when it comes to paracord. I mean, it's paracord. So if you have an idea, shoot us an email and we'll try to make it happen.
Can you make a shirt for Mike?
What's that, Andy?
Make a shirt for Mike. A paracord.
Paracord?
He's going to do it for survival.
That's a challenge.
A fishnet shirt.
Hey, would it come out like chainmail?
That's what I was thinking. I brainstormed it a little bit because I saw a koozie that was made out of paracord, and I thought about making other stuff, but it would turn out to be a lot like chainmail, I think.
For anybody listening, because they're not, or anybody watching, it's not going to help. But for the rest of my team who's on the show, if you go onto gun channels, Erica is hilarious on gun channels.
Erica is hilarious, period.
Yes.
True.
That is true.
Very true.
Do you even co-host, Andy?
Yes, Harry. You're not even on the show. She can't say anything.
True. Well, back to Eric. So follow Eric, FoxDen Tactical on Instagram and all the other social media websites. FoxDenTactical.com.
Yes, sir.
Cool. So we're hopefully going to have Eric carry some of our snake oil and some other products as well, being the more tactical side of things. But he's got an awesome amount of colors. The black and gray is just absolutely perfect. Here you can kind of see this black and gray right here. It's a very nice color. As Andy said, wolf gray is in right now, and this fits the perfect.
And that I guarantee you,
black and tan.
That will match any Magpul furniture you can find in FDE.
It looks good.
We got some for the ladies.
Like,
black and
25 different colors up in here.
What's that? Yeah.
I'm just looking on here. You got like 25, 30 colors.
Yeah, and that's not even all of them. And we need to update a color chart, definitely, because that's a problem.
Oh yeah, having too many. Yeah, black and red for firefighters. Or
I want that one.
Yeah, we don't do. Well, we do. I don't have any right now. The blue and black is super popular.
Blue and black.
We usually combo those up with a little thin blue line bracelet or something like that, and send those out. Background, I guess, on us too, being in Arizona, and obviously guns are friendlies here. we've had the opportunity to meet some really cool people, and then not to mention we've also we've got some of our slings actually in the service. We've sent a few overseas. We've sent some down south from us, and a couple of the guys in Border Patrol. Some of the local SWAT teams are actually, I shouldn't say SWAT teams, but a few guys on the teams are using them. So I figure if those guys trust it, the average any day shooter can. So
Erica says she only gives you 7 days to follow her back on Instagram. Don't disappoint me. Erica?
Yeah.
Do you?
Follow me back, Gary.
Is it hers or Stick No Evil? Maybe that's what it is.
I follow both.
Yeah, he says he follows both.
What? And I'm pulling it up right now.
How long you been making these, Eric?
Yeah.
There you go, Erica.
Yep.
There's one. We've been doing this for, I would say, from like a business standpoint, technically everything's been open for.
She says, "Well, that was a wasted threat."
Yeah. It really was, but.
She needs that Snickers I posted for her.
And then here's your other one too.
All right, he proved it.
Yeah, so we've been doing this for, gosh, going on almost 2 years. From an actual serious like business standpoint, it's been about a year. The first 6 or 7 months, it was like not too big on social,
on the side.
not too big on social media. But yeah, we've kind of taken the business like on full time, so to speak. And ever since we've done that, that's just been late last year when we've actually had a functioning website.
Yeah, and you've been killing it. I mean, from what you've been telling me, that's good. I think for me, like paracord slings were always, I always looked at them as like a fad because like Magpul's got their slings, and for the very longest time I ran Blue Force gear only, the little bungee sling. I love a bungee sling. Then all of a sudden I stopped carrying slings at all, like period, because I worked with a training company and they made a point like if you have a sling on your gun and somebody grabs your gun, they now have control of you also.
True.
So that turned me off of slings for a while, but then again, I went back to liking 2-point. So now I look at some of yours and the fact that it is a convertible sling from 2-point to 1-point. It was actually a cool idea because you could carry your rifle around if you had to, switch to a single point and go right into a little more aggressive.
We've had some requests too. We probably have the option on the site here soon just to only do a 2-point sling and actually add the like the more of a hunting rifle attachment, so it'll clip onto that style instead of strictly like the tactical version.
Like Mike's cutie swivels.
Yeah. So and we've actually taken.
He offers them with the cutie swivels also. HK
no,
Hook.
Uncle Mike's like the hunting style ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not the push button, the little pin style.
Oh, okay. Yeah. For like the old style, almost looks like the.
For those of us that shoot bolt actions.
Right. Well, we've taken it a step further with some of the slings at 1.2 where we did a this is just your there we go. This is just like your double Cobra or King Cobra or whatever. We've done a triple Cobra, which is actually almost twice the thickness. So it's perfect for like a shotgun or like that thicker strap that a lot of guys hunting would. It's actually wider than that. Yeah, it's kind of similar, but it's actually like 2 Cobras side by side and over top. So yeah, we're trying to incorporate a little bit of everything about the industry, not just the tactical portion, but also keep the hunters happy and a home defense shotgun, something like that.
Yeah, and I think I'm warming back up to the idea of a sling. The information, learning more about the trainer and the company where that information came from, as of late, is changing my opinion slightly. So, is that Erica?
She's trying.
Is she on?
She's trying.
Right.
Yeah, she's
Oh.
on. She's just not there.
She's on.
The dog choker collar, I really like that.
Yeah, I'm looking at the dog
Hi,
collar.
Ari.
Yeah, the dog collars have been super popular as of recent too. And
The price point's great too.
welcome back.
Welcome. You made my night for coming back on.
Although she's muted.
She's muted.
Yeah.
Unmute.
There you go.
And she's got no audio.
You got no audio.
My lips are moving. Thing blah blah.
Come on, get your audio working. We want to hear what grinds your gears. Click,
Probably man buns.
click your little gear, and change your audio to something.
Now?
Yeah.
Did that work?
Yay. Oh, we're so happy. We missed you.
I just wanted to kind of watch the show because nobody can watch the show.
I know.
So I wanted to watch the show.
I know.
So it's kind of a bummer.
Don't know what's going on. It says live. We're recording, so
Yeah, so they'll have to watch the replay. But we're glad you're back.
Kinda.
Can I just watch the show?
You could sit
No.
there. We'll poke you in for grinds my gears in a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, bye. All right. So once again, FoxDen Tactical on IG and FoxDenTactical.com. Thank you for letting me stay here.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
that's the best
Sure.
part of everything is that Eric opened up his house for me to come stay, and Arizona's cool. I'm telling Glenn lived here. I'm telling Erica we should look at place, and Andy and I have been doing pros and cons of the Southwest for about a week now.
yeah.
There's tons of fires in the Southwest, Andy.
No, I'm done with fires, dude.
Yeah,
Ash sometimes.
Andy's a retail manager now. He's the man.
The retail manager, the RM, if you will.
So I moved on to the Blantons, and I must say, less smoky
Right.
than the Tin Cup. Still very smooth.
Yep.
I haven't done a lot of back-to-back bourbons, but these are both I guess would consider somewhat high-end. But the Tin Cup was only what, $26?
Yeah. Blanton's usually runs
40-ish?
40, 45, 50s.
I don't know. They're both good. It's tough. The Tin Cup was good.
Yeah, I like that tin cup.
That's good.
That's another.
That's a
vibe
go-to.
for sure.
I think
Yeah.
so for sure. Plus, it comes with a tin cup.
Can you use
What's
that
that?
cap as a cup?
Yeah, you can use the cap as a cup.
I kind of like that.
Is it?
I know.
In?
Look at this, Glenn. Look at this total hipster engraving on the bottom. That's up your alley.
It's aluminum.
It's pretty awesome.
Should be.
This is,
aluminum.
look, it's got like axes and shit. You like axes.
Axes?
Speaking of axes, I had.
That's not an axe. That's a pick.
Oh, right. So, speaking of axes, I had dinner with Devin from Stonewall last night.
Yeah, that looked really good.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
That was literally okay. So what I ordered was the Royale with cheese. Everything they do is basically an entire meal in a pastry.
Yeah, it's a pasty.
Did you order
Yeah, a pasty. Sure.
base?
A Royale
Well, no,
with cheese is what you ask for in France if you want a Big Mac.
No, I know, but this was an entire burger and French fries inside of a pasty.
That sounds
You want that bad motherfucker on it?
Yes.
Just saying.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
Yeah, it's what they call them a pasty. It's an old coal miner thing. They put the whole lunch inside of a pastry shell, and then you have a whole lunch when you go down in the mine.
Yeah, it literally was delicious. Not gonna lie. So there's that. But anyways, thanks to Eric for being on the show. Not a ton we can talk about Paracord, but excellent products. Looking forward to carrying them in our shop.
Can't say.
And I'm sure you're gonna come up with new shit. You need to make me a monkey fist.
Okay.
Nobody's made me
It's
you know
the
what?
hardest thing in the world.
Right.
There was a dude on Instagram that made me a monkey fist. All of a sudden, he posted up that he had like divorce problems and stuff. Disappeared from the internet. You probably know what I'm talking about, right?
Monkey fist Mike.
Did you do a lot of bracelets?
Yes.
It was don't tread on me.
Yeah.
Recorder.
Yeah. And he disappeared, right?
Yeah, that guy did some quality stuff.
He did cool stuff.
You want to grab one of those little
The
K-bars?
knives? Yeah. These are sweet.
So these, everybody loves knives. So we threw these up on the website for
Jesus, that was right underneath my feet.
So yeah, little boot knife K-bar. We do the black and also silver blade. Any color paracord you can ask for. And even if it doesn't show up on the site, shoot me a message.
I'm gonna have to go home with one of these.
So
they're pretty awesome.
Yeah. So these are like I'm pretty sure they're $25 with a free shipping option.
Oh, jeez.
Included. So I've seen some people pay for shipping. Why?
Right.
Like,
free shipping and then they pay anyways.
Yeah.
We've had that on our website too.
But yeah, there's like a standard.
And they're a cool
shipping.
blade too. Like
really
this
cool.
is actually a pretty fancy looking blade.
Those are cool little knives.
It's a nicer size than the one you
Grab
carry
the-
now.
I mean, they're made in China, but most K-bar stuff is right now. But K-bar is based right by us.
Here's
That's
the
sweet.
silver one.
Ooh,
Ooh.
nah.
The blade's actually different on that. That's cool.
Yeah, so different blade,
That was
little
weird.
chunky.
Yeah. This looks like a scimitar.
Yeah,
It makes me think like I could walk around calling myself Aladdin.
yeah.
Right.
Any color you could ask for.
Glenn laughs because he knows I'm going to call myself Aladdin when I get home.
Yeah.
Erica, does that make you Jasmine?
Ooh.
Riding
You just-
Yeah.
hey, remember, you just grow the beard out.
Ooh.
And Odin is the tiger?
I just have an image of Mike like sitting in the shop on a rug, pretending it's flying.
Oh my god, do you need me to make you some of those pants?
I'm going to get the baggy pants, like hammer pants, and then just sit on a carpet in the new shop. And when people come in, I'll be like, welcome.
Aladdin didn't have a mustache. Just to kill it, Aladdin didn't have a mustache.
Whatever.
Jafar did.
Oh, by the way,
Jafar had a mustache.
you did wear mustache socks today, right, Ari? That means you approve of the mustache.
Now I want to find out.
No. Don't read into things. I don't like the mustache, but it makes me think of you. I'm also drinking out of the mustache glass
Ooh, what are you
in
drinking?
honor of you tonight.
Now that we have you back on, what are you drinking?
The Bowman Brothers whiskey.
Oh, that's good too.
Oh. We just got an order. So.
Nice.
That was me.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, it was the
Was it? Oh, D. Dickinson.
D. Dick.
Woo!
What,
Mike,
what did he order?
What did you order, Andy?
I'll tell
silver
you.
with red.
Cool with Jafar though.
I could pull a Jafar off.
Yep, silver with red.
Silver with red. What? One of these?
Yeah, the silver one. Yeah, that one.
Oh,
So one of those with red.
you got one made?
Bring
I'll
that
just
one for me, Mike.
shipping.
No, we'll make it.
All right.
He
We'll make
should've-
it.
Did you pick free shipping?
I did.
Okay.
We're gonna get really drunk and make yours tonight, Andy.
Okay.
I love that you make people choose free shipping. That is brilliant.
I want free or
I
$3?
hate stickers too.
If you're
Yeah.
stupid enough to not choose it, you don't deserve it.
Right. I don't know what I was gonna say.
I support our local businesses. Actually.
Heck yeah. Andy, I think you buy something from every guest on the show.
I do.
Well, that's cool. So let's move on a little bit here onto Guns and Gear, so we can move right to there. Andy, what do you got for Guns and Gear tonight?
I got this cool new FoxDen wrapped K-bar.
You don't have it yet. I got it right here.
Good grips. Yeah,
Whatever
I
one you
had the
ordered.
color.
Hide the color.
I got my spork fork from Heavy Cover. We met this dude Chris at SHOT Show. He's the CEO of Heavy Cover. This stuff is freaking awesome. It's a 7-in-1 tool.
Dude, those things are so dope. I love my spoon.
Yeah, never mind.
I have really fallen in love with this. I had the Sea to Summit spoon that I used to use with my jet boil. I liked them because they're long, but I mean, for the same size, I get 7 wrenches. I get 6 wrenches, a can opener, a fork, and the spoon. Seriously, the size of the spoon is awesome.
It's a huge spoon.
Have you eaten with it yet?
No, but I have my jet boil, and I like it because it sticks out, and you can eat a whole ton of crap with this thing.
That's cool. Well,
Perfect cereal spoon.
speaking of jet boil and surviving, we'll save that to your medical prepping, Andy. We'll save that till that segment. We can talk about how I survived in the desert.
Okay. But these things are only like $22.
for titanium, and you get that crazy anodize.
No, I don't think you get the anodized. That was
Oh,
special.
No, that's a special. The rainbow's a special.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna make an exit, guys, because I have like a hour-long drive.
Oh man! All right. Thanks for coming.
No
Good to
problem.
meet you in person,
Yeah,
man.
good seeing you again.
Yeah.
We'll see each other again
Definitely.
soon.
Yeah,
No,
we'll see you
bye.
online for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cool, man.
Cool. Later, guys. Andy,
dude.
Later.
everybody else.
Yeah.
That's good, man.
I'll make sure Gunner doesn't.
The standard titanium sport multi-tool is
Jumping. So,
I didn't want to leave out Leah or Erica
yeah.
because I referred to everyone by name. So, bye, guys.
So Zach says bye.
Bye, Zach.
Bye, Zach.
Yeah. So Andy, those are cool. Heavy cover. We got to meet him at the party at SHOT Show this year.
Super awesome guy.
Super
Very
super awesome. I asked him to be on the show, and he's kind of camera shy. He's kind of internet shy.
We could call in and maybe.
What's that funk in your mustache?
Me?
Like right there.
Do I have a booger?
Right there.
Oh yeah, yeah,
right,
you do.
right there.
Where?
Right there.
Right there.
No, where?
Right there.
Do I have a booger in my mustache?
You did have a booger.
No.
I don't have a booger.
Now you don't.
No. You guys are awful. I hate you guys.
No, you don't.
I
No,
know.
you did.
Oh,
But
so
Fuck off. This is my chair.
sidebar.
That's my partner in crime.
This
Hey.
is Jesse.
I'm
Blue.
drunk.
Oh God.
You're all week.
She's prettier. Keep her on.
We have the same name.
Hey, sidebar. I'm gonna say this. We spent an entire week at SHOT Show together and we didn't kill each other.
who's we?
Yes.
I know. We're
Crash
friends.
and burn. We're awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
We
great.
were gonna kill some other people,
We
but
really were gonna murder some other people.
You know,
Some people.
other people.
This is so short.
Everybody, this is Jesse. Jesse, everybody.
Jesse, I just followed you. Follow me back for my 500th, please.
Ooh, you can be
Wait,
at 500.
You could beat this
Dave.
500.
You can beat my 500.
All right, we lost her.
I'll take a chair back.
Yeah.
So one ounce, 1.1 ounces, 8.5 inches long, heavy cover,
Everybody likes
ink.com.
boobs.
Done.
Nice.
Wait, this one?
Yep.
500.
Oh, 500, Andy.
Wow.
Woo!
Nice. You got to follow Ari too. Do you follow Ari? Erica? I'll just do it. While I'm doing this, Glenn and Leah, what's your
Okay, don't do that while I'm drinking wine.
what's
You're gonna
your
make me spill.
guns and gear?
Go.
I like her.
My gear is a wish gear. I don't have one, but I really, really want one.
Sometimes, let's go.
The Empire Wool and Canvas Company makes what they call the camp coat, and I'll have Leah put the link in.
I'll get right on it.
Gun channels or
Gun
Okay.
channels. But it's 100% wool and fleece coat that is just amazing. It's kind of tactical looking because it's got the shoulder pockets and all that stuff, but it's
is
just
it flannel?
No, it's wool.
Is it
Better
is
than
it one of
flannel.
those old is it one of those old dudes you talked to at SHOT Show?
It is not one of the old dudes. Actually, it probably is made by an old dude. It is the Wool and Canvas Company.
Their website kind of makes it look like it's probably an old
Like
dude.
it's for old people?
Like maybe GeoCities had a hand in this.
Oh, they just updated this.
I like how there's 4 people in the camera over here. You have me, Eric, Jesse, and her glass of wine because it's ginormous.
It's Crate and Barrel.
So that's my, because my birthday's coming up next month, so I was hoping somebody would be fancy and get me a $355 wool coat.
Okay.
I would if it wasn't $350. You're nuts.
What's up?
Leah, what do you got for guns and gear?
I have gear this week, you guys. Well, kind of.
Oh.
I have Glenn's gear because I put my gear in a flat rate box and mailed it home. So we went by the
Did
Surefire.
that show up yet?
No,
No.
we took the cheapest, slowest. It'll be here in like March.
Yeah. I think we did pick the cheapest.
And that girl at the UPS store was not super great at her job. Anyways. So Glenn and I, these are Glenn's, mine are in the box. Glenn and I went to the Surefire booth.
The ears. You bought them at the show, right?
Yeah, but so for a $5 donation, they gave you a pair of Surefire ears.
Oh yeah. Are those the same ones I have back at the shop, Glenn?
Do you have the rubber cup ones or the foam ones?
No, I got the ones that look like Andy's butt plug.
Yeah, then the same ones.
Yeah.
Hey, butt plugs.
I have the phone.
But the cool thing about these were the lady, and I mean it was a $5 donation, and she sized both of us there, and then gave us recommendations based on, like, I have really sensitive ears. She gave us recommendations based on.
They're good. They're the only things I run, and they're actually you can run them underneath electronic ear pro, which is great for rifle shooting.
And that was actually, I was going to ask that question if I could use them for rifle shooting.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It was cool because they have there's 4 different styles, and every style comes in 3 different sizes. So you can find the one that's most comfortable for you, and they're only retails less than $15.
But the nice thing about them that I really like is they are labeled left and right.
Yeah.
And for someone who doesn't know the difference between their left and their right,
It only fits in one.
That's true. It only sits nicely in one of them. That's cool. I love them.
Yeah,
I'm
super excited.
Glenn, we're gonna carry those in the shop, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Because they're, like I said, they're less than $15. They're inexpensive, but they're really comfortable. I went to earmuffs probably 2-3 years ago because I never could find an in the ear that was comfortable. But I've always hated the fact that when I'm shooting precision bolt gun, earmuffs always get in the way. So I'm really excited to try these.
And
out.
Precision, when you're running like an AR carbine class or something, and you're doing weird positions, you'll push those muffs up, and if you have something underneath, you're screwed.
I've had that happen. You push the muff up, and you let one round to go off, and you're not right for the rest of the day.
And I mean, you can feel these are the rubber ones, and like you said, they come in foam. They come in a couple different sizes. My little ones, these have. I'm gonna try and say this without sounding gross. These have 3 little nubbins.
Nubbins.
The ones that I got have 2 little nubbins because they don't go as far into your ear. And she said this is what we recommend for people with sensitive ears.
Yeah,
and
I have.
And they didn't jack you off in price, so that's a good thing.
Erica for the win.
Yep.
Cheers all around.
Yep. So for my guns and gear this week, I have my buffer, which that's Eric's as well.
It is springy.
It is
That's
springy.
weird.
So a little backstory. On my way here, I not lost this, but I couldn't find where I put it at SHOT Show, and so thankfully the TSA found it for me, and I had to explain to them what this was, and I'm like, it dampens linear stuff.
The linear.
I should have just told them it was a dirty sex toy or something like that, and they probably just said, "Let me go."
High performance butt plug.
Right.
It's a tungsten dildo.
Right.
There you go.
They're like, "What's inside?" I'm like, "Ground tungsten powder. It's inert powder." So I'm trying to say everything that they don't think it's like a bomb or something. You know.
This goes boom.
Right. Well, no.
Well,
that could be.
It probably would have been easier to just say sex toy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Butt plug. Goodbye. Erica, you got anything tonight, or are you just chilling along? No guns and gear tonight, of course. All right, cool. Let's go over to Glenn for Ask a Gunsmith, and then we'll get into Leah's segment. And I'm gonna skip Leah's news topic after her segment, and then we'll get right into medical and prepping and stuff. So, Glenn, what do you got for gunsmithing tonight?
Make me say a bunch of dirty stuff, but not actual news. Thanks, Mike.
That's what people love. Eric actually said your new segment for Urban Dictionary is going to be a killer.
Great. As long as there's no breakfast food.
Breakfast food.
Oh God, red pancakes.
Oh, red
All
pancakes.
around.
Or Chief Joseph.
Anyway, so for Ask a Gunsmith this week, I was going to talk about describing a malfunction to your gunsmith. Because when you bring your gun to your gunsmith and you go, it don't work, it doesn't really help them fix it.
And we've been told, don't pull your gun and fire it at the gunsmith to show him it doesn't work.
Oh my god, that was the worst story ever.
That was literally the worst story ever.
Sounds like a good time.
Can we talk about that story just like
Yes.
as a precursor?
Yeah, as a precursor, we can talk.
Like, do not do this.
Yeah, we stopped at a gun. We stopped at a couple gun shops while we were out in Nevada, and we were talking to one of the guys there, and he said that he previously had worked at a range, and a gentleman came out of the range, pointed a revolver at his chest, pulled the trigger 3 or 4 times, and to illustrate that the gun was not working.
It was loaded.
Yeah, and when he said, "What are you doing?" he said he didn't respond with, because the usual one is it's not loaded. He said it's not working, and the gun was full of live rounds.
Wow. Now you know why I want to go buy a plate carrier to wear at the shop.
Yeah, yeah. So and then when the guy chastised the customer for why would you point a gun at me, his response was, "I've been doing this longer than you've been alive."
And he banned him, and that was his answer. I've done this for longer than you've been alive.
Yeah. So that means it's okay to point guns at people's chests and pull the trigger. Yeah. So instead of doing that, you can describe to your gunsmith exactly what's going wrong. So we've all heard kind of the general generic terms that everybody uses for their issues, the failure to fire, the failure to feed, failure to extract. Those help your gunsmith narrow it down, but they don't really narrow it down enough. Because it's interesting over there.
The German Shepherd's laying on his back with his balls out.
Rocking out with their cock out.
He's ready for a show.
So when you bring your gun to the gunsmith, first of all, when you're at the range and you have an issue, try to kind of troubleshoot what's going on. If it's just the gun won't feed around from the magazine, it might be the magazine. Try a couple different magazines, because that's your cheapest solution. And to be honest, as a gunsmith, the first thing I blame is ammunition. The second thing I blame is the magazine. The third thing I blame is the shooter. Then the fourth thing is the gun.
Yeah. So what's the best way for somebody to describe it to you?
So it depends on what's going on, but really pay attention to what's going on with your gun. If rounds are not making it from the magazine into the chamber, that's a failure to feed. That's and you can kind of even take a picture of it. Take a picture of what's going on with the gun. You can show it to a gunsmith. Not all gunsmiths have the ability to test fire in their shops. A lot of them have to drive 20 minutes, 30 minutes to a range and test fire. And if they go out there and they test fire and it's something stupid, they're going to be kind of irritated, and it's going to cost you more money because you got to pay for that time. So take pictures of what's going on. But if it's just not making it from the magazine into the chamber, that's a failure to feed. If you're having more than one round come out, that's a double feed or a triple feed or however many rounds. If you pull the trigger and it doesn't go off, that's a failure to fire. But there's lots of different reasons that could failure to fire. So if you're having that problem, did it go click? Did the trigger go off but it didn't fire? Did you get a dimple into the primer of the chamber? These are all things you kind of have to pay attention to so that you can tell your gunsmith, because there's differences. If it clicks and there's no dimple in the primer, it could be a broken firing pin.
Right.
If it doesn't click, you probably have a trigger issue or possibly a chambering issue. So you just got to pay attention to what's going on with the gun. I've had so many guns just handed to me and said, it don't work. And I go, well, what's not working with it? It was like, well, when I pull the trigger, it doesn't shoot. And I ended up finding out it's a bad magazine and it was never feeding rounds.
Yeah. We've already had some issues like that, even for ARs.
Oh, absolutely. And ARs, there's so many manufacturers of magazines and guns now that you can have a combination that doesn't work. I've had guns where one magazine worked flawlessly in one gun and the same platform, it would not function in another gun.
Sure.
So you have to test magazines. That's a good point for concealed carriers, is don't just test your ammunition in your gun, test your magazines too.
And to expand on that, test your carry ammunition. People will buy gold dot or some sort of hollow point but never shoot it through their gun. Make sure it cycles. Make sure you know what it feels like because it's got a higher pressure.
They recoil more, especially if you're shooting like a heavier grain. Most of your light grain ammo is 115 grain and 9mm, and your carry is 125 or even 147.
Right.
So test that. But like I said earlier, try different ammunition. The number one thing I get is my 22 won't function, and I say go buy a box of CCI mini mags, and all of a sudden the problem's gone because they were shooting Remington Thunderbolts through their semi-auto and it doesn't work.
Which are garbage anyways.
Well, those are
garbage ammo.
They're dirty ass ammo.
They won't. Well, then it won't. Isn't there some 22 that will not
cycle semi-auto?
Yeah.
Most semi-autos cycle better with what we consider high velocity ammo, 1,250 feet per second and faster.
Right.
And copper plated helps with feeding, but it's the Thunderbolts are slow and they're lead. They dirty up your gun. You put garbage in, you get more garbage out. So really just pay attention when you're having failures. If you're having failures to feed, failures to fire, failures to extract are actually some of the easiest things to fix because it's usually just an extractor or an injector.
Right.
But pay attention. If you have a gun that when you fire and the round is fired but it doesn't come out of the gun, is it not coming out of the chamber or is it not coming out of the action? Those are two different problems. So just pay attention to what's actually going on. Take pictures. Bring in fired casings. All these things help your gunsmith narrow it down and save you money because the more time I have to sit tinkering with your gun, the more I'm going to bill you.
Yeah.
So just
the better information you have from the start, the faster it'll be fixed.
Absolutely. If you come in and you say, every time I fire my gun, the bolt comes back, the round comes out of the casing comes out of the chamber, but it doesn't come out of the action, I go, you need a new ejector. It's a 15-minute thing. It's going to cost you $20 and you're gone.
Right.
You come in and say, my gun broke.
Yeah, you get an hour of diagnostic back.
I'm going to charge you for test fire time and ammo.
Yep.
I'm going to finally figure out what's wrong with it, and then it's going to be $20. So it's going to be a $60 bill instead of a $20 bill.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's good. That's great information. I think not just for people coming to see us, but any gun shop or the end user in general.
And your gunsmith will love dealing with you so much better if you just take the time to kind of pay attention to what's going on with your gun.
Yeah, that's absolutely great information.
Yeah, and outside of the whole gunsmithing world, I feel that you should know the ins and outs of your firearm if you're going to be out there shooting it to begin with. Why aren't you paying attention to what's really happening, in a sense? If there's an issue and you realize the issue and it doesn't fix itself and you notice it, it's like how is that?
Like learn your platform.
Right.
If you're going to be shooting this, especially defensively, learn your platform.
Absolutely, and not even from like home defense or your concealed carry, but like I'm sure most of us have AR-15s or whatnot, and we go out and shoot and have fun with it. It's a recreational thing. Or even the guys that shoot 3-gun, they don't know their guns, man.
Yeah.
And they're these sponsored 3-gun shooters, and they're like, fix it. I don't know.
Yeah. And that's why I think I'd like to concentrate. Maybe I know Andy and I have talked about doing some videos on malfunction clearing. Malfunction clearing is not taught enough. It's not. There's not enough people that know it.
Some people just hand their guns right to their gunsmith and say, fix it.
Yep.
Exactly.
When it could be a simple fix. Maybe it was a fluke.
Marry your gunsmith. That's the key.
That only worked for you.
There you go. Hey, Glenn, you available?
I would say for semi-automatics especially, 90% of issues, ammunition and magazines.
Yeah.
Don't buy junk ammo. Don't buy junk mags.
What was that, Andy?
I found most of the time it's just dirty.
Yeah.
Well, that's a big one too. If you hand me a dirty gun to fix, I'm probably going to charge you $30 to clean it before I can even fix it.
Right.
And that may be the only thing it needed.
Yeah. I mean, a couple have come into the shop and they were just, it was sticky. I don't know what was in there.
Remember that one gun we brought in, Andy, that wouldn't cycle, and the only thing wrong with it was like caked on frog lube or something.
Yeah,
it was.
Too much time with the dirty rhino.
So
somebody brought their gun to the strip club in Vegas and it got sticky.
It fell on the floor in Vegas.
Carpet should
Put it on the floor. I don't know why it's not working anymore.
Yeah, I'll be honest too. Even with talking about like frog loop, for example, I was using frog loop quite a bit, and I noticed too, like, say I put 500 rounds, 700 rounds or something, and then I didn't clean it, and I took it out the next time, like expecting it to work okay. The first time I racked that sucker, it like was sticking.
Stuck.
You know, it was like it didn't feel right. So what did I do? I put more frog lube on it because it works.
Because it's the only thing that worked at the time.
Well,
you know?
yeah, and you know, I'm not trying to say frog lube's bad. I love it. It smells great. It works.
Yeah, but you haven't had experience with the snake oil
True.
prime yet.
True. But yeah, I mean, it's like anything else. It's like your car. You got to maintain it yourself.
Absolutely. And we always talk, you don't necessarily have to clean your rifle, but you got to maintain it.
Okay, it's like an oil change.
Yep.
You could do your oil change or take it to your gunsmith and say, hey, can you clean this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, not everybody likes it, but it is what it is.
Especially now that we got the ultrasonic, Glenn, we can...
The ultrasonic makes cleaning a carrier so easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, that's great information. So, but more importantly, everybody's waiting for the Leah Raps segment. So who's ready? Leah, are you ready?
Did you put it out?
Yeah, it's up.
Shit. Hang on.
I got a nice long one for you tonight.
Oh, good.
Probably.
And we'll see if Glenn can guess it. I don't know if he can. He might be able to. There's a key phrase in it that Glenn will be able to guess.
Like maybe. A phrase where they specifically name the person rapping?
Actually, yeah.
I usually miss those.
Because those songs where they go, Biggie, 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 he has no idea.
That's true. So I'm not worried that Glenn's going to be able to get it. So go ahead. Are you ready?
All right. Ready, everybody?
Yes. I'm ready. I like to follow along.
It counts for everybody.
All right.
Everybody ready.
I left my American of African descent's house. Paid. What? Picked up a girl been trying to fuck since the 12th grade. What? It's ironic. I had the brew, she had the chronic. The Lakers beat the Supersonics. I felt on the big fat fanny. Pulled out the jammy and killed the poo nanny. Oh, God. And my...
Come on.
Just say it.
And my dick runs deep.
What? So how deep?
How deep?
So deep.
Pretty deep.
Wait,
so
what?
Deep, put her ass to sleep. Woke her up around 1. She didn't hesitate to call Ice Cube the top gun. Drove her to the pad and I'm coasting. Took another sip of the potion. Hit the 3-wheel motion. I decided I'm going to actually start rapping these. Or something. I was glad everything had worked out. Dropped her ass off and then chirped out. Today was like one of those fly dreams. Didn't even see a berry flash in those high beams. Is Barry a cop? No helicopter looking for a murder. 2 in the morning, got the fat burger. Even saw the lights of the Goodyear blimp. And it read, Ice Cube's a pimp. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Drunk as hell, but no throwing up. Halfway home and my pager's still blowing up. Today I didn't even have to use my AK. I got to say it was a good day. Shit.
All right, Glenn. Who is it, Glenn?
I'm going to go with Ice Cube since his name is Song.
Yay!
I got one.
Yay!
Got one. That's great. So, good song. Good song. Today was a good day is the name of the song. So.
Gunnar wants some camera action.
No, he doesn't.
He did.
He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care about you at all.
I was told I have to give a shout out to James from 1776 United.
No.
He's on board to sponsor for next month again. So thanks to those guys, and we love them. James, we miss James. We didn't get to see him at SHOT Show this year, so.
Loser.
Why didn't you FaceTime him?
We should have.
We should have FaceTimed him.
I know.
Here.
All right, like I said, we're going to skip Leah's topic for right now, but we're going to go on to medical and prepping from Andy.
I'm excited about this.
So we did some training, Michael, in the desert.
Yes, we did.
How long did you train for?
I survived.
It doesn't. It's not how long. It's the quality.
It's how
Okay.
it's how hard.
Okay.
I
That's how
survived for
survival works.
15 to 20 minutes. I survived.
He was concerned about some foliage that was out there in the desert, and it did actually bite him in the ass. Literally bit him in the ass.
It did. I got stuck.
He was stuck by this thorny.
I don't know. Something attacked me.
I gotta tell you what happened the other
First,
night.
he thought it was a scorpion, but it actually was just this little thorn that got him.
Like cactus ball.
Scorpion you would feel on the inside.
Mm.
The video is forthcoming. We have to edit the video
Yeah,
because
the video.
it's so long. We have to edit it down to at least 10 minutes. Or maybe we have to add some time to make it 10
I
minutes.
had some time to make it look like 10 minutes. Ari, what were your thoughts while I was out there surviving?
She's muted. She's just watching tonight.
You're a
She's
dumbass.
dumbass. All right, to recap, Mike is going on this show in a month or two, and we're trying to prep him for some of the things. In Vegas, he rode a horse,
I did.
which was amazing. I credit him for that. He has jumped out of airplanes. He's a shooter, so I think he's going to do okay in this show.
I think I will, but I need to survive. Then what did we do? We visited REI afterwards.
We went to REI. We picked out new stoves to get, some clothes that he's got to get. We did a little desert training. When we get home,
We did. But then Erica was the only one that ended up buying. Well, you bought an Arc'teryx shirt, and Erica bought a new fleece, and I ended up with nothing.
That's what it's like surviving, Mike. You have nothing.
Mike,
Yes.
you don't know this yet, but we're going to do a little bit of winter training when you get home, if we have any snow left.
Yeah, is there snow on the ground there?
I think out in the farm, my brother's farm, we got some snow.
There's
So we're
some
going to do
pretty
some
nasty
winter.
snow
We're
over
going to
here.
start. What we're going to do? We're going to start a fire in the snow. We're going to snowshoe out there, start
Okay.
a fire.
I like it.
That's
Yeah.
our plan.
Are we gonna film it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So we're gonna have a desert, a winter, and we'll do some kind of other kind of some urban training maybe.
I like it.
But
So
if anybody has any ideas that they want to see Mike surviving, hit us up, and
I like it.
we'll do that.
Do you want to come and survive in the ghetto?
Yeah, my
'Cause
attic.
you can just use our apartment.
Let's not go crazy, you guys.
We don't want to put him in real danger.
Right.
Try and survive in a tauntaun. Let's go.
Ooh, a tauntaun.
We could do that with a squirrel. We'll just get your toe warm.
Come on, man. Just
Squirrels
did
that
it.
Inside a squirrel. Well, thank you again to this month's sponsors, Canterbrunner Designs, Cut Custom Leather, and SSVI. We need sponsors for next month, and we've got 1776, and we need a couple more. So, Leah, let's jump back, and what do you have for news tonight?
Well, my news is Barbie related, which I'm sure all of your gun and prepping fans are really interested in. But
Absolutely.
basically, Barbie, and I don't know if they,
It's curvy Barbie.
I can't say they caved to the pressure of fat people.
No, there's-
Barbie has released today. They are going to start releasing Barbies in 3 new body types instead of just the scary little tiny Barbie thing. So there's going to be a regular Barbie, a curvy Barbie, and a petite
Curvy
Barbie.
Barbie.
Yeah, curvy Barbie's kind of cool.
yeah, curvy Barbie's kind of hot.
Nothing creepy about that. But I mean, how could you not? It's Barbie. Every little girl has a Barbie, and a lot of little girls grow up to be curvy girls and petite girls and tall surfboard-esque girls. And there's nothing wrong with that, but now Barbie is celebrating all of them.
What?
And that's a good thing. And way to go, Barbie.
I like the fact that they added in not just the different body types, but the different skin colors and eye colors. I thought that was really cool too.
On the radio they were talking about, they've got 7 different skin colors now. And
More
like
eye colors?
30 different hairstyles, which is awesome.
Yeah, there's a badass Afro Barbie.
Ari, is there a ballerina Barbie?
Oh, I have no doubt.
Yeah, they came out with a ballerina Barbie, like when she was anorexic and bulimic, and
So that's like
I think that's part of actually ballerina Barbie is she barfs for you.
Self-bulimia Barbie.
The thing about these Barbies,
Yeah.
though, and we're looking through the pictures of the new ones, they look like real people. Like they have glasses and their hair is up and they look like actual human beings.
Do they use their glasses to see?
I doubt it.
Well,
Maybe.
I use my glasses to see.
Nuh-uh.
I need them. I didn't just buy them because they were cute. I actually need them.
Barbie
That's-
probably bought hers because they were.
That was based off of Jesse's last post on Instagram. Somebody asked her if her glasses were real or something.
Really?
She said no. Or wait, what'd you say?
No, people always. No, he said, I think you look really sexy in glasses. And I
Yeah.
said, thank you.
I use
I
them,
for seeing. Like,
My optometrist thinks so.
It's kind of sad that makes an outlier. Yeah.
My optometrist picked these out for me.
Right. Yeah. So they're releasing them in stages. But basically, what happened was Lego kicked Barbie's ass last Christmas.
Oh, for sales?
Both boys and girls, yeah. So they had to figure out how to make Barbie accessible for kids for everybody.
Did you guys switch sides?
Yep. It's throwing me off.
where have you been?
I don't know.
I'm drunk as shit, and I noticed. Like, I haven't even been here. I just show up randomly, and I notice. What the fuck?
So I think it's a good day. I mean, Barbie's been out since
60s?
1959.
59.
And it's the first time, yeah, that she has had a body adjustment.
That was you're born?
No, not at all.
It's my year my brother was born.
Wow.
Whoa.
Who, Dave?
No, my other brother.
Oh, John?
Holy shit.
My ham radio guy?
Dad was born in 1959.
You know the thing about Legos, Legos came out with girl Legos this year. That's why.
Yeah.
It came
Yeah,
out
but
with a
basically,
whole line of
first
girl
time
Legos.
ever Barbie holiday sales fell.
Legos are so much cooler than Barbie anyway. We don't care about
Yeah,
Barbie.
Legos are cool.
Loud noises.
Hey, Ari.
Hey, girl.
Hey, Ari.
You know what really grinds my gears?
So
Did that
many
work?
things.
You know what really grinds my gears?
Oh my goodness.
All right,
Yeah, I
what
can hear it.
You need to hear it again.
you
I
got?
don't like
She's
the way
super
people
grinded
text. Most people suck. Could you just shut up? Andy, mute him. Mute him. Shut him up. You know what really grinds my gears? When people talk over me. I hate that. Really fucking hate that. There we go. Fixed it. Nothing grinds my gears now. Segment's done.
Keep going, Erica. What really grinds you?
Okay.
What did you have? Texting?
Okay, so really what grinds my gears is the way people text. Some people just don't understand text etiquette. And unlike Instagram, there are rules for texting. There's no rules for Instagram. There are rules for texting. Like when you're having a conversation with somebody, or maybe just asking a simple question, like, if you don't give me that fucking candy bar, I will change the locks. Just so you know, Michael. Good.
I'm
Now,
gonna say.
so
I'm
when
gonna
you're
say
having
that
a
for you.
conversation with somebody and you go, hey,
Sorry, put it down.
I can wait here all day.
Remember
No,
how
no,
we
no.
said when Erica murders you, I get your suitcase? That still stands.
No one will know.
I remuted myself.
You can't say that if you're
Okay.
muted.
Fucking A. So, when you text with people and you just ask them a question like, hey, what's going on? And they come back with nothing, period. Why so aggressive? Why are you so aggressive with your texting? What's with the period and the punctuation? Or, yup, period. Do you want to start a fight with me? Are you looking for a fight? Because you don't want to start with me, okay? That's the other thing. Who texts via fight? Or who fights via text? That's another awful situation. You write this whole thing, you're really friggin' pissed off and everything, and you got charts going on in your text, you've got little emoji-con thingamajigs, you got, like, pop-up things, and they just come back with you with, okay, or K. That's pretty stupid. All right? Don't do that. At least notice that I put a graph in my text to you. Another thing, if I haven't answered 6 of your texts, either 1, I'm super busy, or 2, I don't want to talk to you. Chances are the later. So then don't call me after your 6th or 12th or 20th text. Chances are I'm not going to pick up the phone. And then after I don't pick up the phone, don't text me again. If I did not pick up the phone for you, I'm not going to answer your text. So, this concludes my segment. Learn how to text. Do it the right way. Don't be pathetic about it. Don't ask, are you getting my text? Yes. I'm just ignoring you. That's what grinds my gears.
Side of the passive-aggressive note.
You're the best person ever.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I know.
Where's that Snickers?
We love it. Oh, right here. I will not. Just for that, I'm saving this for you. You can.
I hope it doesn't come back smushed
We'll go back to CVS.
or melted. But if it's melted, I'll put it in the freezer.
Yeah, I'll freeze it and then stick it in my bag.
Well, we're probably going to eat that one, but we'll get you another one more.
Where did that come from?
As long as you swap it with the exact same label, we're good.
We have enchiladas.
Oh, we got enchiladas to eat at some point. Eric made enchiladas. This dude's like a woman.
What's up? But I have a beard.
Except for he doesn't clean. But,
Yeah, I don't clean,
I'm
but
not
I'll-
going to talk about that.
But I will cook the shit out of some food. That'll do.
Once a month.
All right, so continue.
All right, so
I love her. Can you be on the show every week?
that's everybody's greatest segment.
Hey,
is
they want
Grandma
you on the
Eve.
show every week. They said.
Can I drink wine?
Yeah, of course.
What was that? What was that YouTube video?
That's the whole point of the show.
Were you watching?
Oh my god, I have so many funny YouTube
We
videos.
the one you showed me earlier. We need a YouTube video for tonight.
Which one?
Remember, you were like, "Check this out." Like,
What? Ew, no.
I don't remember.
You-
Was that the gun show loophole?
no. Remember, it was like funny.
Was it the Aussie Heroes?
Funny.
Did I send it to you?
Good lord, I don't
It
remember.
was like 10 minutes ago.
No, it wasn't. It was
Okay.
like several hours ago.
Still,
Minutes ago we were sitting right here. So
we're still not live.
All right, what's the plan, guys?
Nice, Harry.
We're still
Oh.
we're still not-
You get the prize for being the first one to say it.
Oh man, Andy.
Are you talking about the Aussie Heroes? Have you seen that one?
No, Eric showed me something earlier on Facebook or something that was pretty funny.
You gotta check out these 2 drunk guys who stop a robbery in progress in Australia.
Ooh, I want to see this.
It was kind of funny. Drunk, no shirt.
Oh,
Oh,
dude.
The interview on news was great.
are you gonna play it?
I'm not gonna play it.
You got a video,
No,
Andy?
I didn't show you. I showed you the picture, didn't I?
No.
It was a video.
Yeah.
Good lord.
go to your text messages.
Maybe it was a video.
From me.
Maybe I showed you a video.
You showed me the Ex Medina video.
Oh yeah, that's what we're playing.
Yeah. that
All right,
was
all right,
terrific.
hang on.
Stupid.
No, this is great.
This is literally the best
Stupid.
video ever.
It's not me.
Do it.
You don't.
I didn't do it. It's stupid.
Hang on, I'm finding it.
I'm the most famous of everyone. What? No.
Wow, you're really big.
Am I presenting?
Yes, you are.
Okay, hang on. I'm finding it.
Ching ching. It's like we're on Scandal right now.
Okay, here we go. Hang on. Are you
I
ready?
see 2 globes behind you.
Great.
Look, my balls.
Hello.
Oh wait. Wait, where'd it go?
We lost
What?
Hang on.
Playing.
Hello.
Hang on.
I didn't watch it. Play it again.
Wait, I gotta share my screen.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh my god. Do it again. Do it. I hurt them.
it. Did you say get
Do
closer
it.
to the
Can you guys see this?
Yes.
Yes.
Full screen the video if you can.
Very nice.
No, you can't.
A lot of notifications.
Wait, hang on. I think I can figure it out.
dog ever rose.
You need to clear out your Facebook notifications.
I know. Tell me about it. All right.
Good Lord.
This is the most well-produced show we've had.
Can you guys see this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Go.
Your head's in the way. I can't see it.
Hello. It's me.
He was the guy that photobombed everybody at shop.
So this is good because that was the photo bomb that X was doing to everybody. Andy, unpresent me.
I can do that. Maybe.
Unpresent me, Andy.
Done.
My butt.
Hi.
Oops.
Oops. I just want to put my foot in somebody's butt.
That's gross.
So that was pretty funny, the X video. But all right, well let's wrap this show up because that's about it. Upcoming events. What's everybody got? Andy, what do we got going on? We got anything good?
Gotta get a store ready to open.
Yeah.
Yep, we got a store ready to get open.
Some new
No
guns.
big events going on. I'm going to a Ultimate Range Day tomorrow and Saturday morning, so that should be good. I'll be posting up pictures and everything. Glenn and Leah, you guys, what are you guys doing this weekend?
All your work while you're in Arizona.
Work.
Cool, thanks.
We have a new cat. That's exciting.
You guys are cat people now.
Cats are the devil. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
we're cat people now.
You guys, Glenn's a cat person now.
So allergic to cats, it's not even funny.
Aw, that's a bummer. I'm sorry for you.
They're funny. I'll give you that. If you post videos, that's all I ask.
They're super aloof. They're good animals.
They're super aloof.
Yeah. I
Um,
like breathing.
once again, thank you to our sponsors, SSVI, Canterbury Designs, Cut Custom Leather. We need sponsors for February, so hit us up. Next week's show, we have Tango Charlie Apparel on. That should be good. And for everybody to find us, at Crash and Burn TV on Twitter, or find us on Facebook. Also, all of us, at Mike Santola, at The Hipster Gunsmith, at Leah Knaprap, at Andy Dickinson, and at Erica Santola on the Instagrams. Check out FoxDen Tactical, at FoxDen Tactical and FoxDenTactical.com. And I think that's it, Andy. We will catch you all next week.
Sweet.
Bye. Play some music, Andy.
That was your cue to do music, Andy.
Yeah, play some music,
Damn
Andy.
No CCR.
You ruined the show, Andy.
Play some music, Andy.
Ruined. The whole show's ruined now.
Done.
I'm never
Wow.
doing it again.
All right.
Mike, can you do that one more time?
End the show, Andy. Unlive us.
And yeah.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Grass
Tastes bad.
Grass tastes bad.
It does.
Fuck.